Hello, fellow hunters. We are live in Thund3r again. Welcome to the stream. A little late, as usual. So, let's check the stream control. Yeah, we have at least one viewer. Hi, Janice. The standard question at the beginning: how is the audio? Is it crackling again? Or fine this time? Okay. I hope I fixed this annoying issue, finally. I really hope it works. So, yeah. It was a hot week, again. It's still annoying hot. It's 9 p.m. and we have still over 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. But for me it's way too hot. So let's change our loadout to whatever we want to use today. Let's pick the good old 85 Bavarian. 338. Weapon number 2. Our trusty compound bow. Oh yeah, welcome to the stream. Your first time you make it to the live stream. Yeah, congratulations. I hope we get a good stream today. I have no plan already. What we will do. So let's go to the afternoon time slot. The morning time slot is already set up from the rabbit video. Okay. Let's check the licenses, but I think I restocked everything. So, okay, fine. One of the best streams that we will see. So for the duration of the stream, I plan as always at least 1 hour. Everything else depends a bit on my condition and what all the heat is doing to me. I'm quite exhausted as always at the weekend, but let's find out what we can handle today. Let's start with Bandera region. Just some random hunting. Nothing special today. Maybe we will find some new legendaries, but that's in the hand of the Thund3r randomness, as always. Oh, we have a bison. Okay. Is that the case? I have no idea. So we have 10 minutes past 9 p.m. right now at the moment. If you have the same time, then it's the same time zone, I think. So we saw the bison on the other spot. In most cases that means we have no bison at spot number 1. At least for me it's quite rare that I find more than one bison on this map. Oh, some deer. And oh, we forgot our dog. Okay. He's waiting in the lodge. Yeah, my favorite. I think it's the best. The regular binos aren't that great. Okay, whitetail. Is there another one? Yes. A small male. This is actually a good one. Let's try this with the bow. Also a good one. Nice. Where's our bison? So I think this Bushnell thing here, it's basically more of a rangefinder, and the other option are standard classic binoculars. 488. Okay. Let's claim these deer first. I hope I have enough licenses left. And as always, please let me know if there are some issues with the stream quality, especially the audio. He's really big. Ah. Okay, only one license left. So I'm sorry for you, but you are wasted. This animal cannot be bagged. That's bad. Sometimes you can have very annoying moments with this licensing system in Hunting 2. Yeah, the other binoculars, they also have a rangefinder. I talked about the look of the thing. So it's it has only one lens, and I think that's a standard thing for rangefinders. And there are also binoculars with an included rangefinder with traditional 2 lenses. Let's try a headshot. 350 meters, we have a 338. Let's try a headshot on this bison. Nope. Okay, let's start the stream with some bad rifle shots. Yeah. As usual, I had not that much time to play this week, so I'm a bit rusty, as you can see. But maybe we can find that bison. Yeah, on long distance, you need to aim a bit higher, but the game has no zeroing or weapon calibration or something like that. You need to get a feeling for that. And with these shots on the bison, my aim, I think it still was too low. So there was no lethal hit. I have no idea. So if he's gone, okay, but let's try to find him. So we have no dog to find blood tracks. Great. I don't use the dogs in this game that much, but in situations like this, they are really, really handy to find the initial blood track to follow the animal. So that was an amazing start for the stream. We wasted a whitetail deer because we had only one license left, and we placed 2 really bad shots on a bison. It can only get better, I think. Okay, so you you have 2 legendary animals and both elk. Okay, yeah, that's annoying. But as I said so often, the game is completely based on randomness. The best bison spots on this map. Yeah, we right now we shot from one of the best spots. So I have no idea in what direction he was running. Is there another camp to check that? I don't think so. Yeah, so quick answer to that question. There are 3, actually 4, but 3 really great spots for bison. The first is at this tent, where I traveled first. Oh, a sheep. Let's check that. A normal one. And another one. So at this spot, at this tent, where we started the map, so in this area you have a high chance to find a bison. If there is no bison, you can check spot number 2. That's where we shot the one some minutes ago. In most cases they spawn in this valley. Sometimes a bit closer, sometimes very far away. That's spot number 2. Yeah, some pronghorn, I find them occasionally at some of these spots. But that's one of these species I don't really hunt for since I found my legendaries, so in most cases I ignore them. And spot number 3 is at this tent. I think here we found a legendary bison in one of our streams. I think. And that's also can be a good white-tail deer spot. So on this small plateau, you have a good chance for bison. And okay, and we have another one. So basically, you can say you have a bison spawn point in every corner of the map. You have one at this tent, one at this tent, one in this area, and in this valley there is another one. This spot has one big problem. It's very annoying to run these long ways. You have this tent or this tent to fast travel, and you have to walk or run so long. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. If you really want a legendary bison, it can be worth it to check every spot in every round on the map. But for me, it's more annoying than helpful. So you can start here and just run to the west. Yeah, I have all the legendaries for quite a long time, I think. And I'm right now in the process of replacing some of them. Let's try to find this bison again. Maybe he comes back. Sometimes they do that. The first process was replacing every animal with a legendary trophy. Then I replaced the legendary non-mature trophies with mature trophies, and now I want to replace all the legendary trophies with as close as possible to the maximum weight or size trophies, and that can take some time. Yeah, always more than one bison. In most cases, they are very far away from each other, so you have at least one spot to travel a lot or run a lot. I'm not sure if they're rotating. I think it's more completely random where they spawn. I wasn't able to capture that, but the thing is, animals spawn in this game in a kind that they are dropped on the map. Sometimes if you fast travel to a camp, if you're lucky, you can see an animal falling from the sky from 2 or 3 meters. They just get dropped on the map randomly. It looks so funny, but it never worked to capture that on video. Legendary rabbits in the game? No legendary rabbit. So I think our bison will survive the shots. We return to the lodge. Yeah, I know unbagged animals will result in a fine. Yeah. So let's buy a new license. For rabbits, hares, and ducks and geese, there are no legendary animals in the game. Wrong license. White-tail deer. Okay. Yeah, the sheep spawn point on the other side of the river. Sometimes you can see that there. So maybe we have some. Okay, raining in Hagita County. No. Marshlands is an option. Roosevelt Forest Rain or Pawnee Meadows. Best time slot. It depends on the animals. But recently I used mostly the afternoon time slot for most of the animals. Some exceptions, the rabbit hunt in the recent video was in the morning time slot. Let's do some good old Pawnee Meadows. Oh, elk number 1. Elk number 2. So, and sometimes when I'm traveling to this camp, it happens that the game drops 1 or 2 bighorn sheep right in front of me. Okay, wild boar. Snowshoe hare. Another one. Oh, bobcat. Bobcat is quite difficult with a bow, but it's not a legendary. Okay. Yeah, the top left corner is, yeah. There isn't much at this location in most cases. Let's check if we have an exception this time. But I don't think so. One advantage is you can scan almost the complete map. Yeah. We can see a snowshoe hare in 1000 meter distance. No. I'm not sure right now what species from Pawnee Meadows I really want to replace. I think my elk and my wild boar they are good sized. How many trophies in the lodge? I think we talked about that in another stream. 33 animal species in the game, I think. I think that was confirmed. How many animals you have to hunt to have all of them? You have to get a regular animal trophy, you need to hunt 33 animals. If you want a legendary, of every species, you need some more. A lot more. Yeah, 33. Yeah, that was the correct amount. So if you want a lodge full of legendaries, it's a lot of grind. Okay. Ah, there's number 4. Or regular ones. Yeah. And I still forgot to wake up my dog. He's laying around in the lodge, sleeping. And I'm doing the work here, so next hunt I need to wake him. No, this Pawnee Meadows map. There's nothing special. We return. So. Let's take good old Floppy. He's so cute. I like this sequence in the tutorial when they give you your first dog. Mule deer spot. Mule deer spot. That's again a Texan topic, I think. Mule deer spot. Let's go Chihuahuan Desert. I don't know if it's the best mule deer spot, but I think it's the easiest. Chihuahuan Desert. Top left corner. So you
stay in
wait
position.
here. Right at the tent you have this rock. If you climb up, you can check the complete area around the tent. And this is a great spot for mule deer, desert bighorn sheep, and I think sometimes pronghorn. So my legendary pronghorn is from here, my legendary desert bighorn sheep is from here, and I'm pretty sure my legendary mule deer is also from here. It's fast and easy to reach. You can repeat it very often and you have a high chance. Mule deer. Okay, a female, but there should be another one. There are always two. Too far away. But we try to get closer. There is... What the heck? Oh, wild boar. Okay. Anyway, this direction... Yeah, good night, good night. See you next stream, and you can watch the replay. No problem. Bye bye. So let's try to call them in. I only saw the female, but they are always two. There is the male. Yep. That's a good hit. Yeah, and a good sized mule deer. Yeah, thanks. Sometimes I have some good shots and sometimes not. So, yeah, we completed our mission in this map and showed a mule deer spot. Okay, we sell him. But this map is quite useless for making credits. There isn't that much going on. Oh, we have a marshlands map with normal weather. A game called The Long Dark. I've heard that before, but I have... Okay. Hello, Mr. Wolf. I heard that game name before, but I have no idea what kind of game it is. It sounds a bit like a survival game. So this mob map was quite rewarding in the recent streams. We found some legendaries here. Yeah, and in terms of other games than hunting games, I recently bought an interesting game called Graven. It's from 3D Realms. Maybe you know them from Duke Nukem. And I just played 20 minutes to get a feeling for the game. But it looks promising. I think I'm going to play that in the future a bit more. Yeah, survival game, gather resources, stock up, gather. Yeah, I've heard something about this game, but I think I never saw anything. Video footage or something like that. And I don't really, to be honest, I don't really care that much about survival games anymore.
Stay where you are.
That was an interesting genre when it was new, but at some point everything that was released was a survival game. Let's check if we can find some deer. Oh, okay, you can adjust that so you don't have any aggressive animals. Yeah, that's great. It's I think that is a lot more relaxing than compared to the constant fear of predators around the next corner. I don't know. All this survival stuff, it's basically not my cup of tea. Yeah, like I said, I bought this game Graven, and it looks like an old school boomer shooter, similar to Hexen or Heretic, if you know that. But actually, it's a lot more than that. It's not a fast-paced retro shooter. There is a lot more inventory and RPG elements, and what I read in the Steam reviews, it has a Souls-like hub, so you level your character and revisit some areas from the beginning of the game later again, and you unlock new areas and new ways, and it looks interesting. I don't want to use the collar right now. No, it's quite new. It was a long time in early access, I think. And at some point, I think earlier this year, they made the final release, so... But like I said, I just played 20 minutes to check the basics, and I haven't seen a lot from the game so far. But the first impressions were promising, I think. So we have almost 45 minutes of stream. And to be honest, I want a legendary for the stream. We found a legendary in every Hunt Sim 2 stream so far.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
And I don't want to break this streak. That's basically a good bear spot, but not this time. So today, like I said before, I don't have any specific concept what I wanted to show today, so it's just a relaxed weekend hunting session, and if we find a legendary, it's fine. If we don't find one, that's also okay. It looks like we have a lot of bad luck today. We get a lot of dead maps. That's a bit annoying. So we had no animals. So, but when I have the feeling that I got a dead map, usually I don't want to spend too much time there. I prefer a map change. So let's try Roosevelt
Stay,
Forest.
and don't make a sound.
My standard routine. Moose caller at the main cabin. Sometimes we have some deer. This time nothing.
Stay.
At this spot we had the very funny moose encounter in one of the recent streams. Next moose spot.
Stay.
Nothing. Okay.
Stay in position.
I think we had no black bear on stream so far. Oh, that's a rock. Great. Yeah, I think I can't explain it more perfectly than you. The simplicity of Thund3r 2 is, in my opinion, the biggest advantage of the game. Yes, Call of the Wild has more complexity and way more content, and I know all that, but the aspect that you need to level everything and leveling your XP, you need to grind for money, you need to unlock perks to use basic equipment. I played that thing around 80 hours, and at some point it was so annoying that I had to quit. So
Stay there.
for people that like RPG elements in a hunting game, Call of the Wild is amazing. But for me it's terrible. Yeah, absolutely terrible. So the first hours were great. I liked the look of the game, and it felt really great. The first impression was amazing. But when I realized that I have to unlock perks and reach levels to, I think the game told me that I need to be level 20 to use a moose caller, and that was a point where I scratched my head and walked away. And never came back. And one thing, I said at some point already, Call of the Wild is very colorful and very bright, so everything glows. All the tracks and resting zones and stuff, everything glows in the game. And I don't like that. It's for me it's too bright and too colorful, I think.
Come here. Stay.
So in direct comparison, I personally would say I prefer Way of the Hunter over Call of the Wild. It also has a lot of complexity, but way less grind for equipment and stuff and perks. There are perks, but they are way less important and a lot easier to unlock. Even more sheep. Okay. What's going on? But no legendary. Well, let's explore this area.
Come on.
I'm not sure how entertaining that will be, but we made that in the last stream. That I explored some areas where I haven't hunted that much before. So, and just a question in between. So the audio is still fine, right? So no crackling noise or distortions in the audio so far. If that's true, then I think I found the problem finally. All good with the audio. That's amazing to hear. I think I found it. Hooray. So at least that mission is completed. I think for future streams we should have no audio problems anymore. That's amazing. So no legendary animals, but finally I get the stream working properly. So to be honest, I haven't spent that much time in this area between these camps. I have no idea that's worth it or not. So there is no hunting stand or nothing to unlock. But this area is typical for Roosevelt Forest. Quite dense vegetation and a lot of hills and ups and downs, and it's, compared to the other maps, I think the most difficult. There is no statistic in the game, but I think in Roosevelt Forest I lost more animals than in every other map in Thund3r 2. Sometimes they're just gone. If you have a bad shot, they are wounded but they don't limp and are still fast. They are gone. So I cannot see right now how many viewers we have on the stream. Two, okay, great, thanks a lot. So 2 should be enough for a basic question to a special event that's coming next month. Next month, I think on August 6th, we have the 4 years channel anniversary. And the big question is, so it's clear I want to make a stream to celebrate. I want to do a channel anniversary stream. And the question is, what game? So personally, I would say I started all this with Deer Hunter 2005. But I feel most of you are interested in Thund3r 2. And there will be a decision to make. Or a decision has to be happen. Which game? Okay.
Come on.
We have some deer. At least
Stay where
one
you are.
male. Okay. But I think about that topic. $7.45. Yeah, I spooked him. Ah, so bad. I think there will be a community post anytime in the next weeks. Nah, they are gone. Okay, but no legendary, so no problem. In this direction should be the next camp. Let's check if we have some moose. Sometimes it takes a while until they come in range at the known spots. Nope. Okay. I think we haven't found that many animals so far. The same playthrough. You're talking about the same save game, or my basic routine for playing the game. The routine, or that has changed every now and then, depending on the animals I needed. Save game. I think I never made a new save game. It should be. Let's check that. Main menu. Yeah, hunter mode. But I think the main menu is not that accurate. So 147 hours. I think I played a lot more. Yeah, animals shot 3000. Okay. Yeah, distance walked 21 kilometers. I think I walked a lot more. I have no idea where these stats come from. At least the credits is correct. I never cared a lot about that. Yeah, I think these stats are not perfectly correct. At least for the playtime, I rely a lot more on my on the Steam stats. Again, Cheshire Marshlands, Sagita County. Let's try Hakita County. I haven't found something here for a while. Holy!
Stay in position.
We found a moose at one of our good old spots. I can't believe it. Fatality. Not a big one, but... So, when the game was released, this spot in Hagita County was so amazing for grinding moves, for grinding credits. It was incredible, and at some point it stopped working. License check. Level 100. I'm a bit confused.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
Fellow deer. What's going on in Agita County right now? Okay, I found them at some point at this camp. But it was a long time ago. Ah, okay. Yeah, now I understand. Yeah. Female, at least one male. These creatures are very elusive. Bad shot. We want to correct this. Bad rifle shot. Nah, yeah. Poor little thing. So a small fallow deer, but they are really, really rare at this location. Usually this is my roe deer farming spot.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
What the heck? Surrounded by deer. Red deer. This is again fallow deer, I think. So they are basically more interesting than the red deer. And a pig. I have no caller, I think. This wild boar in the background is really distracting. Yeah, again, fallow deer. Two males. Okay. at least some good shots. Number 1 is down. And number 2. There is the other one. Okay. Small ones, but at least we saw some fallow deer. That's quite rare. But no luck with the legendary so far. This one is nice for credits. We sell him. Three fallow deer in one Hagita County map. Impressive. Yeah, almost 4.6 million. Let's try marshlands again. Wolf number 1. Okay, just regular ones. Let's check this area below this camp. Behind this small forest. I think we don't get a legendary this time. But that happens. Sometimes this is a nice deer spot. Actually, most parts of these maps quite good. But are sometimes just dead. No animals. Not even a rabbit. I think that's one thing that is missing in this game. There are no critter creatures. If I compare this to Deer Hunter 2005, you have squirrels, raccoons, turkeys, all sorts of critters that just run around and yeah, infuse these maps with life. Even if there is no deer around, you always see something moving. That's one of the problems in Huntsman 2. There are no critters. If you have bad luck, get a dead map with almost no animals, or animals at weird spawn locations, where you need to travel a lot to find them. Some of the maps feel empty sometimes. So some of these small critters would be a major addition to the game, but I don't think the devs watching this stream, and even if they did, they don't care. Maybe I need to start a petition or something. We need critter creatures in Huntsman 2. Yeah, that's an that's an interesting strategy, and I think that's an amazing strategy for games with persistent maps. So like Call of the Wild and Way of the Hunter, where your animals age and there is something. And if you have a good spot, you can camp around that way. That I think that's quite funny. Yeah, and I'm not completely sure, but I think this game works like they drop animals completely random on the map, and these animals they just walk their path in a loop over and over again. And I think that's the reason why in most cases if you wound an animal with a non-lethal shot, they run away. If you stay on that map, let's say for 15-20 minutes, the animal comes back to the initial spawn point. Very often at least. Here is exactly nothing. Zero. Oh. Okay. Let's check the bear spot again. Nothing. Okay. I missed the door. Oh, okay. So let's check. So we have a Pawnee Meadows map with normal weather. No license issues. Okay. So I think this will be our final map of today's stream. And maybe Pawnee Meadows is so kind and gives us a legendary. It gives us a snowshoe hare. Amazing.
Stay in position.
Regular fox. No. I have no small caliber to finish him, so he has to survive with this arrow in his body. Nothing.
Stay, and don't make a sound.
Okay, regular bobcat. Nothing special. Something. Nope. Not completely dead, but nothing of interest so far. Elk. No. Oh. Some sheep. Where is number 4? There. No, nothing legendary. Okay. Yeah. That's quite close. Okay, so like I said before, I think I will end the stream now. We have around 90 minutes. I'm quite exhausted and it's still annoyingly hot. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And regarding the next stream, there will be a community post as usual. So enjoy your weekend, have a great time. And if you enjoyed this stream, check out the next one. Bye bye.